So you see, therefore, it cannot possess.
Am I being recorded?
It's for us.
It's for us.
For us. It's not for show.
It's okay.
Education. So now, if this entity possesses like us quality, for example, in Christianity,
Yeah.
they say Jesus is God.
Yeah.
But we know he was a man.
Yeah.
So we cannot give quality of God to a man.
Oh, because
We don't
he was
believe in
our
that.
It was flesh.
We don't
right?
believe in that. To
Oh.
us, it's irrational.
Oh,
We believe he had a God.
God, Jesus had a God.
Yeah,
Technically, yeah, right?
Yes.
excellent. I don't know how much you know about, but I'm not going
I'm
to.
Catholic.
Excellent. So, therefore, his mom cannot be godly either.
Jesus' mom cannot be godly either.
Do you agree or disagree?
I don't know.
Do you know what it means, godly? Possess ability that we do not possess.
Ah,
All knowledgeable, almighty, ever living. These are quality of God that humans don't possess.
right.
So does this make sense what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say to you? So therefore this entity that we were describing to be the Almighty Creator has to possess quality, we call it attributes, that we do not possess.
Right.
We have some, for example, we have some knowledge.
Yeah.
Like for example, I can read, you can read, I can memorize, you study a field in science, I study medicine, he study mechanics, whatever. But doesn't mean that we are all knowing.
Right.
We have a drop in the ocean
Yes.
compared to the one that possesses all knowledge.
That's true.
Then Almighty. To create something like this, you have to have power. I'm not sure how much you know about energy. Energy
Wow.
cannot be created
And
or destroyed.
frequencies?
Energy cannot be created or destroyed in the. Are you familiar with the Newton's law?
Yeah, Newton, right? He said that.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
No. Okay, that's okay. No
I
fun.
did, you know,
Meaning,
science guys.
meaning that energy cannot be created or destroyed in a closed circuit.
Closed circuit.
The universe is a closed circuit. It's not parallels. Therefore, downtown.
It's the firefighters. They are gonna do something. Their job.
So therefore, just by someone says that I believe in a God, it has to make what we call a rational, logical sense.
Yeah.
So therefore, we cannot believe that a man can be God. So far, we're in agreement?
Yeah.
Whether it's a man, King Kong, Zeus, you name it, not God.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Good. So now this entity did create the universe, did created everything in it, and did created us as well,
Right.
and give us a purpose. Have you ever thought of your purpose? Why are you here?
Yes, I want to help people.
Good. This is what Islam has, one of the core teachings. Excellent. By the way, we're Muslims. It's Islam.
Ah.
I don't know how much you heard about it, what you heard about it. Little bit? Some? Okay.
Definitely, I'm not that well immersed in their religion.
No problem.
But I do know the
No problem.
Quran. I've
If,
never read it, of course.
if you are interested, we can give you some booklets, some material. Everything is free. If you like to take it. If you don't like to take it, it was a nice chatting with you, and we part ways.
Yeah.
Would you like some materials?
Well, you don't worry. You can keep giving it to some people. I can always investigate.
But I
online.
can give you something
It's
to read.
free.
Sure.
Free,
Yeah.
of course.
Sure.
You want it in English or in Spanish?
Do you have it in Spanish?
Of course.
Ooh, give it to me in English.
¿No
'cause
quiere en
we're Canada.
español?
En español, bueno.
¿No lo quieren en español?
Sí, ándale, si lo tienes.
¿O en inglés o en español?
En español.
Oh, en español. Oh.
In Spanish or English?
Spanish.
Spanish.
Spanish, español.
You dream in Spanish or English?
Sometimes both. And I know Italian too, but I don't dream in Italian.
That's fine, okay.
It happens. Sometimes
Once you
both.
know one Latin language, you will know all of them.
Right. So it's all Spanish?
¿Tú hablas español? ¿Parles italiano?
Un po',
Un po'.
ma non mi ricordo niente.
Ok. Français? Tu parles aussi le français? Tu le peux comprendre en français?
Je ne parle français.
Portugais?
Português? Obrigado.
How many languages you guys
Wait.
All of
I
them.
got more.
All of them.
Romanești te înțelegi?
Oh, Romanesh.
Romanian.
Oh, Romanian, I don't know
I see.
Romanian.
See, I know all of them.
All of it? Russian?
No, I said I know all of them.
All of the languages.
All the Latin languages.
Ah. Also, Romania, like that
Yeah,
comes from
yeah,
Latin
yeah,
too?
yeah.
Crazy, right?
See, you didn't know that. Therefore, you're not all knowing.
I'm not.
No, I'm just giving as an example to what we were discussing
Oh,
earlier.
no, I'm not all.
No. I was just giving as an example. We might possess something. Even me, I used to speak them very fluently, but with the lack of conversation,
You forget, yeah,
forget.
of course.
Forget.
Okay,
And
which
getting
language
old.
is yours?
Don't worry, I'll give
Una,
it to you.
una breve
This is in-
guida.
This one?
Guida, that's another thing.
And also Quran.
Okay. Eso es lo Quran.
Oh,
En
qué
español.
bonito. Very
Okay.
pretty.
Um,
So in Islam, who do you guys pray to?
Yes.
Okay.
We pray to the mosque and every kind of mosque. No,
Right.
we can pray anywhere.
Right, I've seen, right? Like at a certain time.
yeah,
But
yeah.
who's the God? What's
Allah, Allah, Allah.
It's Allah. Okay, okay. So I know a little bit. You know, sometimes I mix up.
No problem.
And
I don't know where the Spanish one is.
Like, this
But,
one- oh, but this is the Quran.
Yeah, this is pretty much everything is based on that. Everything is based on that.
Okay.
That's why I ask you if you prefer in English, I can give it to you in English. If you prefer in Spanish, whatever you like.
Now in Spanish.
Okay, Spanish. If it
so
makes
the
more,
God which we believe
I don't know what this is.
has been defined in 4 different verses.
4 different verses.
4 verses.
Uh-huh.
How God defined himself. He is God, one. So we don't believe that God,
No, this is in Spanish.
husband, wife,
Echo.
or
Oh, gracias.
God is one. He does not have any sons, and he is not. He does not beget. He does not reproduce.
Okay, so he's just like a mighty creator.
Yeah, yeah.
Up there?
Yeah.
God, the sustainer, needed by all. We all need him. He does not need us.
Right.
He has never had offspring, nor was he born. This is what we discussed.
Okay.
And there is none comparable to him. So this is the verse which differentiate. Like in Hinduism or any other religion, they have pictures of God, right?
Right.
There are many pictures.
You
But
know the
in
statues,
Yeah.
like in Mexico, and they
Yeah.
say that the milk coming from here on the crying on.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
So in Islam, we believe that our eyes cannot see God until we go to paradise.
Okay.
And we don't, and whatever we think of God, it's uncomparable. to
Yeah,
Him.
that's pretty much it.
We cannot. So, for example, if I can imagine that God is some vast human, like a beast or anything, I can imagine anything, but God is not comparable to anything.
Okay, so no one
So-
knows really.
No, no, no,
Right?
no, no. Wait, wait,
we
wait.
do
So
know.
what we're trying to say to you, these are pretty much what we understand to be the concept of God. God is one and only. He's independent. Everything depends him. He's the sustainer. He created everything. Nothing created him. He was not born and he doesn't reproduce. And everything that we can think of is not him because he didn't reveal to us in these bodies. In the heavenly is a different story. But what we suggest to you is this. In Islam, we have what is called the barrier between a man and a woman.
Wow, yeah.
I'll explain to you. Because we respect the woman, and when we look at a woman, when women look at us, we have what is called the hormones. So in Islam, it's best for a woman to talk with a woman.
Right, that you guys kind of like segregate, like women
Yes,
only
yes,
with women,
yes.
right? And
So
men
there's a
with men.
purpose. For example, you, a young female. Even though I still consider myself young,
You
it will
are.
be best if it's a woman talking to you. So if you're interested, after you read this, we can contact you with a sister.
With a woman. A
With a
sister.
woman or a sister, because in the faith we call
Mashallah.
sister. Mashallah, very good. See to say.
I do know.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know everything.
It's okay, it's okay.
I know about
So if you're interested, we can arrange for you to sit down, talk to her, and she will go in more detail.
Oh.
Because in Islam we have a teaching that when you encounter someone that you're not related very closely, like brothers, sisters, or married to, we have to lower our gaze.
Oh.
Because in Islam we say prevention is the best cure.
Oh. Cure
Prevention.
For like
Anything,
light.
anything,
anything.
anything. Prevention is the best cure.
So if somebody says that drink alcohol and drive,
Oh no.
No, no,
it's not
as,
good,
as an
so
example. Like for
it's an
example, you see,
example.
you know,
All right.
shaking
so if
hands.
you don't drink alcohol,
ha-
you won't have an accident.
there you
right?
go. So you prevent it.
Right.
Like for
Alcohol is very
example,
bad.
you know the interaction with male and the females. You know, for example, now in the HRs, they're trying to come up with laws that a man and a female should not be alone at the same time to prevent what? Sexual harassment. So you see, these are already Islamic teachings
Oh. Right.
for a reason. Like I said,
But you guys believe it's better to always be
to
apart?
no, not always, to avoid as much as possible, because by avoiding as much as possible you prevent thoughts come.
But
Thoughts come.
We are, yeah. of
Thoughts
course.
come.
But
And-
we are all conscious beings, and
Of
we
course.
can always,
But not
hey,
everybody.
I can be horny, but I'm just not gonna go and rape you.
I didn't want to use the word.
Sorry.
I guess that's
So
something
what-
you can deal with later on. Let's deal with the core fundamentals of Islam, because there are many restrictions, do's and don'ts, which you can deal later on.
In due time.
In due time. But at first, try to understand the core beliefs, core fundamentals, understanding the God. Who is God?
Right.
Just like you said that we Muslims pray. Whom do we pray? So that's what I define. We pray to that God, who is just one, who does not have offsprings, who is not born. He existed throughout time, he all the time. There is no beginning and end to that God, and there is nothing comparable to him.
So pretty much we're giving you the message.
Yeah.
Yes, and I appreciate
You
it.
are
I'm
you
glad
you
to
are
receive
you
it.
are an adult female, the intelligence that you possess, and you can distinguish what is right and what is wrong. You don't need to be told that starving people in Gaza is. You don't need to be told. You know that.
I know that.
You know that straightforward. You don't need to know that the cartel, what they're doing in Mexico, is wrong. It's straightforward. You need to.
It's all America. Well, not
We,
America. The States.
I am aware. That's why I'm bringing them up. You understand what drugs does to, and you understand what's the consequence of drugs, how it destroys a family, like the alcohol. The same thing.
Yes.
These are, for us, it was given as a don't for this purpose. Yes, you might say there are some people that can control themselves, but not everyone is in the same boat. Not everyone is in the same boat. If you look at the statistics of incest, 99% comes from drinking. Statistics of incest, 99%
From alcohol?
from alcohol, because the parent drank alcohol, cannot control himself, and I don't want to
Yes.
go. So this is an example. So there's many things that in Islam is forbidden, and this is a reason why.
Yes.
I don't need to
That's
explain.
Great, that's forbidden.
I don't need to explain to you. You're a young female. You want to get married, yes? I assume. You want to
Yes.
form a family. You want to have children.
If it doesn't happen, and
But- but-
I'm not, it's
ju-
not
ju-
bad, I guess.
just hear Islamic argument.
I've been hearing you.
Every female wants to have what we call a family, a nest. It is in you. It is, as much as you want to put it aside, it is in you.
Yeah.
Then dating in Islam is not allowed.
Oh, dating. No.
If, for the argument's sake, there's a brother here, nice young brother, and he likes you, you like him, he has to go to your father, ask permission for marriage.
Okay.
Straight marriage. No hanging around, one night stand, all of
Right.
no. Because you as a female are different than. He's like a bee, he can go pollinate the flowers. But then the flowers has a baby. And you know how hard it is to raise a child on your own. And
My mom was a single mother.
so she knows very well. And you know what?
She impregnated her.
Or, but it was a very good example. I had to take you there. I had to take you there.
Protecting him.
That's fine. We do understand that they give us oxygen and then they take our carbon monoxide. It's a symbiotic relation.
And they talk about us too,
Yes.
because of the mycelium web.
Yeah, now-
The same thing that the fungus have.
Now,
Isn't that so wicked?
you're gonna be
Underneath?
you're gonna be surprised how many other things are. But like he was trying to say, we are giving you the core message.
Right.
What you do with it, it will be your choice.
Yeah.
I am going to make what is called a supplication. May God guide you and me.
Amen.
That's it.
Yes.
You see how easy it was?
Yes. Yes.
Forget the tree.
Yeah. No. I would
It was a
never.
good example. It was a good example, I have to admit.
So I do believe in a God, of course. I just, sometimes some religions kind of help with oppression.
If I
and
would have
control of
be
the
if I would have been
masses.
born in a Christian family, I would not know how I would react with, like in South America, whether it's Central America or South America, they literally worship statues. They literally
The idols, right? Yes.
come on.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think, for example,
And
in
the
Jesus,
Quran,
I
in the
don't think
Quran,
Jesus
in the
wanted-
Quran says, they cannot harm you, they cannot benefit you. Wouldn't you reason? Wouldn't you reflect upon it? It gives you this ways of the reader to think and say, yeah, rather than say, believe, You know, the force, the
Impose.
compulsion, imposing.
Yes.
No. You as a human being possess faculty of reasoning.
Exactly, consciousness.
There you go. So when you're conscious, you have to be conscious. Why am I here? Who brought me here? What is my purpose? Just to eat and have fun? Animals do that. I'm not an animal. There's a distinction between us and animal, and that's the conscious, by the way.
Yes. Yes, I agree in that.
So if you're interested, we can arrange. You can. Do you live close by here?
Yeah, not
Okay.
that close.
Anyhow, we're here every weekend.
Okay,
We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
exactly.
Are you here by chance, or you came for like you are here on weekends?
It's okay. That is private. But if you're interested afterwards and you come by, I can arrange for you to speak with the sister.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We don't shake hands.
Ah, right.
I give you an example. Look. I want to demonstrate something. When two people shake hands, there is feelings.
Feelings.
Come on, you know very well what I'm talking about.
Feelings or like just the touch?
The touch has feelings,
Oh.
impulses, and when it's a man and a female,
But do you guys think like every touch it's like sexual?
No,
Like
no, no.
if
I
someone
think
goes like
you
this,
can
is that like
ignore this thing.
yeah.
no?
I don't want to go too deep into it, but it will lead to it. Leads to it. You know, leading.
I have
Everything's
my friend. Let me talk. So I have this friend in Monterrey, Mexico, and
Okay.
her parents very, very devoted Catholics.
okay.
And because they wanted to prevent her from the evilness of the word, she was super, very, very. What's the word? Like, you know, they were preventing her from everything. She would never be able to go out. She would only have a couple of female friends. She can't talk to men. So she was very kind of like, I don't want to say trapped, but their parents caged, right? Like their parents were just like, don't, you know, afraid. So when she actually went out at 18,
It's like
crazy,
you open
she
up
went
the
crazy.
cage and the animal got loose.
Yes.
Yes.
We have that in Islam
Yes.
as an example.
So do you guys think like
No,
too
no,
much
no.
prevention could
I
open the door
just
to,
gave
like,
I just help you out
Uh-huh.
because we have that example in Islam not to go that extreme. We have it. Okay. Your mother did her all best to raise you. You said she was by herself.
yeah,
Now,
the man left.
if
He did?
I don't want to get into it.
Fuck him.
No. Please.
Okay.
Whatever she would tell you, she would tell you from her own self.
Yeah.
That is best for you based on her understanding.
Yeah.
She had no guidance. She was talking subjective.
Yeah.
No guidance. Maybe she was reading here and there something in the Bible, but in the Bible there's nothing to do how to raise children, nothing to do how to deal with the wives. In Islam we have all of these details. From waking up in the morning until you go to sleep. Everything is there. But people choose what they like.
Like a regime?
Something, no, people choose.
much.
No, regime is when it's imposed upon you.
Yeah.
No, it is given you as a way of life. This is how you take care of the children. In Islam, everything has a right. The child has a right upon you that you need to take care of the right.
So if your child goes, I don't want to practice Islam, how do you guys respond to that?
I will deal with that in a second. I just want to give to you the meaning of rights. The child that I have has rights upon me. I have to feed it, I have to clothe it, I have to shelter it. These are the rights that I have to give to the child.
Yes.
Now,
Basic human rights.
it's a different subject. My wife has a right upon me. She doesn't need to work. Look at this. She doesn't need to work. I have to feed her. I have to clothe her. I have to be just what I buy to her, to my children or to her. I cannot buy something to my daughter that is more elegant than to my wife. I have to be just. So when I say rights, everything, the road has a right upon me. I cannot put my garbage on the road.
Oh.
If there is, I'm talking Islamically. I'm not talking about philosophically, human rights and all of that. If there's
Just like a common regular human, right? We all live here.
you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be
We're all
surprised. It's
humans.
not common sense. It's not common
I
anymore.
know some people lack common sense.
It's not common anymore. If there's a branch of the road, it's called the least of your faith that you remove the branch from the road. The least. The highest is believing God, the least is removing a branch from the road. Now, when it comes to regime and imposing things to the children, and if a child does not, if
Was there the laugh?
she said she's
think she said, I'm Muslim.
Yeah, she said she's a Muslim, and then she
she
ha ha ha.
laughed. So I said, what's there to laugh?
Maybe
Okay.
she thought of a joke in her head.
Anyhow, when it comes to the child leaving Islam because does not want to practice, okay, there's few things most important. Because we're not in what is called the Islamic country place, we cannot have any jurisdictional action upon this particular event. Because in Islam we have financial actions, social actions, jurisdictions, meaning anything that has to do with law. Because there is no law here, off you go. Let's say for the argument's sake now, there is a law. So if there is a law and the child said, I don't want to practice Islam, that's fine. Now you have to tell me why you don't want to practice Islam and give it to me the reason that Islam contradicts with humanity. So most of the time, not most of the time, all the time it is because they want to go party, they want to go clubs, they want to go drugs, smoking, they want to go dating, and they cannot have that under the umbrella of Islam. Now you understand? Now go back to your mom. If you say to your mom, Mom, I want to go clubbing, what would your mom tell you?
I would say, go, but let me know where you are and who, and
You know very well what will be in your mom's heart.
And my mom was a big club girl. She loved parties, and she was very popular, and she met a bunch of celebrities back then. She was very, very popular.
But if your
And at
mom
the same
would
time,
not,
very hard worker.
you're
25 years in this big company, top seller of the company for 2 years. They took her to France. They took her to Bahamas because she won all those prizes.
Amiga, you know very well what I mean. You understood very well what I said. I don't need to describe
My mom
because it is your
She never
natural.
forbidden me anything.
It is your natural disposition to know, like I said, what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
You as a female to go out at night, come on,
Not good.
that is not good. You ever been to the States?
They don't like Mexicans there.
No, it's not about Mexico. I'm not about Trump and all that
They
crap.
don't like me there. I've been to the States. I worked in Florida at Walt Disney World.
That's fine. But what I'm trying to tell you, it's about the safety.
Yeah.
Safety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. So
Would you?
can,
Would you?
can the men go out at night?
I'll give you an example. Would you try to test whether you're gonna get raped?
If someone tries to rape me, I will die killing him.
You know, someone
You
is
know,
come strong.
I
is
will
gonna.
grab-
I don't want to create a scenario, but I want to give you. Would you put yourself into that situation? You would ask yourself,
Well,
why?
I don't think
why
going
would?
out at night means I'm getting raped. I mean, I should.
You know, you know the clubs. You know the clubs right now.
Of course.
You know they're gonna give you a drink. They're gonna put something into the drink. They make you pass out, and I don't need to give these scenarios.
Right.
You know them very well.
That happens.
That happens. So
But
what
it's
Islam
not
is saying.
the fault of the woman, right? It's the fault of the evil person that decided
What Islam
to
is saying.
take advantage of
What
someone.
Islam is saying. We go back to the prevention. The cure is best.
Prevention. So no out.
Not is. You see, again, you're misunderstanding. You're going from one extreme to another extreme.
I am very extremist.
But
That's
Islam
the word,
says in
sir.
the middle.
The middle.
Choose
And
a
by the
middle.
way, that is in the middle of a chapter.
Yeah?
It's in the middle here.
So it's about the middle and it's in the middle.
In the middle. Yeah, I'll show
There
her
are
in
many.
Spain.
Which verse?
In Baqarah. It's okay, I'll show her here. My Spanish is still okay. I don't know, whatever.
Even you're from science background,
Science background?
so there are many things which are related to the verse, which are from the.
It's okay. There's too
Chromosomes
many
and-
things, too many things. Here, 43.
Hice de ustedes una comunidad moderada y justa a fin de que fueran testigos ante la humanidad y fuera el mensajero testigo de ustedes con el cambio de lugar hacia donde te orientabas para orar. Distinguí a los que toman partido por el mensajero de aquellos que me dan la espalda. Salvo que para ellos fue quien es Dios
43.
dio. So the word God, it's like general, right? Like
No, in there it says Dios for you to be familiar.
Oh.
But it should be Allah.
Oh, okay.
It should be Allah.
Okay.
So what I was trying to indicate that we should be a middle nation. In what is the word there in Spanish?
Medio? En medio?
Go again. My
43. Here.
43.
Mensajero? Is that the word you're saying? Mensajero
Una
is
comunidad
messenger.
moderada.
Moderada.
Una comunidad moderada.
Oh, moderated.
Moderate.
in the middle.
Okay, not in excess.
Not in
Not
one
the
extreme
extreme side.
Yeah.
to another extreme.
Everything in excess, it's bad.
Of course.
Yeah,
Either way.
yeah.
So, how do you find this conversation?
Very enlightening.
From how we started, from how it's ending.
Yeah, very good. I'm glad that I can talk to you guys, right? Because some people are just.
You
very-
did say you like to talk. I have to admit.
I do,
You did
and I
say-
could be here all afternoon. I'm Mexican. I can talk and talk.
Okay,
And talk.
okay. Now, like I said, take your time. There's one condition that when you read, nothing should impair your judgment.
Yeah,
Nada.
nada. So one thing,
Your mind has to be clear.
one thing. I mean, and this is, I mean, everyone has their own
Vices.
constructs and
Vices,
ideas
vices.
and
Vices.
things, thoughts.
Yeah, yeah. We call it vices. Vices, yeah.
I guess too, right? Everyone, it's just trying to make means end.
Yeah, of course.
I do believe though that we've been lied to a bit. I do believe that some stuff has been twisted to feed certain narratives. And I do believe that, for example, and I'm not talking about religion only.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
In
talking
general.
about
In general.
history.
Yeah, of course.
I'm talking about the food we eat, the water that we drink is not the same that
I agree.
we were drinking
Used to be.
years ago.
I agree.
The food that we eat right now, it's not the same, and everyone acts like nothing's happening. We are somehow, I don't want to say poison, but
So
it's not.
I
the
study
same.
I study environmental science.
Good.
That's my field. So as a father, I cannot control everything. But what I can do is that I can narrow it as much as possible. It's a B. Yeah, I can narrow it as much as possible so that my children would eat healthy. So I'll give you an example. I don't have a background in chemistry, but my background is in environmental science. That has to do with everything around us. If you study chemistry, you will understand it better. But I just want to give an example. So when my wife got pregnant for the first time, I understood the causality of the environment that it causes. The syndromes in kids, it is ridiculous. You can have certain kids with pages of syndrome at birth.
Albert.
So now, solution. We've looked for solution. Everything to be as natural as possible.
Yes.
Now, you
But the
as a
natural right
Torontonian,
now is
as a
not the
Toronto,
natural.
of course, as a Torontonian, we don't make hundreds of thousands a year. Average incomes is what it is. What they call, like you said, organic, it is an illusion.
Yeah.
It's clear cut.
Yeah.
Now, the ingredients, if you cannot pronounce, don't buy.
Right. The weird.
Don't
ones.
buy. Don't
It's
buy.
all chemicals.
The more ingredients the product has, the more chemicals. The less ingredients, the less what we call natural. Even when they say natural flavor, they are giving a generic name, not precise. So, what did I say? I can narrow it to as much as possible. When it comes to the air, there's nothing I can do.
Right.
Kill cut. When it comes to the water, you're gonna be surprised, but in Toronto, you're too young, but about 20 years ago in Walkerton, there was an incident that people died
Because
due to some bacteria in the water. And ever since then, the city of Toronto passed a bylaw to test the water 8 times.
Yeah.
This is a city bylaw here in Toronto. So when they say that Toronto water is the safest, because of that bylaw, they have to test the water, therefore it is the safest.
Okay.
So how does it mean? The water is being taken from the lake, is being processed in
It's factory.
decontaminated with all that crap in it and so on and so on. Then the bleaching and all that, which is also bad. But still, at the end, you have purity.
Ah.
Now, that water is safe. Now, the water that goes into the pipes and goes to your apartment, that contains some lead from the pipe.
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can buy a filter, put it to your tap,
Yeah.
and you replace it every 3 months and so on. So you eliminate, again, something that you
Some
can.
of the toxins.
Yeah, right. So, like I said,
Yeah. I don't even,
So-
I started like 2-3 weeks ago just going on this new diet. Like
I have kids, so I had to go through this. Thank God, none of them have any allergy. None of them have any syndromes. But as a parent, we have to do our due diligence, our homework to feed them the right stuff. Okay, when it comes to feeding, for example, Islam is very strict.
Oh, right.
You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna say, "Oh, regime, that regime is good for you." So you watch now. Earlier you said regime for dating, but regime for, you're gonna choose the regime for diet. You will see, you will say this is good, I like it. Why? Because it's for your own benefit.
Which is good for you.
Yeah.
When the animal is slaughtered, the toxins in the blood has to be drained. You go buy, do this exercise when you go home. Go to the market, buy a regular, what you like, chicken, okay, regular chicken, and then go buy halal chicken. You will see in different section.
Yeah.
It's in one says halal, one says regular. Okay. Get 2 pans. How do you like it? You cook it in the oven or the pan? Or
In the pan.
In the pan, fine. With the lid and so on. Okay. Put whatever you like. Make that and make that. Similar ingredients, similar thing. Done. Finish. Now taste them both. Just taste. Remember, you use the same ingredients. You use the same thing, and then you'll find out which meat is better and why. Then you try to analyze and look upon the internet. Why do Muslims do this? Why do Muslims do that?
Because halal, for example, the chickens, they're raised differently and they're not slaughtered.
So what we mean is this: the blood has to be drained.
Drained.
Because you
Also,
mentioned,
like they drain the blood from the chicken.
yes, because you mentioned the key word toxin.
Toxin.
The toxin is where?
In
the blood.
bloodstream, yeah.
You see, slowly but slowly, you're dragging your feet. You're dragging your feet.
And the word which you use, regime, it's a way of life, as he said, which has been given by the one who created us. So he knows what is good for us.
Right.
Who knows better? Let's say, for example, I create.
And does he know about right now?
Do
about
you
2025?
do you have a phone with you?
Hey, McDonald's is bad.
We believe
Coke, it's like soda,
what we call, for example, we Muslims were not allowed to eat from McDonald's because the meat in McDonald's
it's
is
bad.
not halal.
No, and it's super bad.
Okay, now, what I was
Also
trying to give you the example is I was trying to give you the example of certain do's and don'ts. At face value, if an individual doesn't study in depth, is going to generalize by the face value. But the more you study a subject, the more you will comprehend the subject.
Right.
So the more you give time and thought, reflection upon it, the more you'll say, okay, this doesn't make sense, this is against humanity, this is for humanity, and then you yourself, you have your own compass. The compass. We call it fitra in Islam. Fitra means the natural disposition that we said, that God knows about us. God is all-knowing, all-seeing, all-hearing. And then there's another thing, we have angels that writes our good actions and our bad actions.
And angels.
Yeah. We believe we call this the realm of unseen. If you ask me,
believe in angels too?
if you ask me to provide you evidence for angels, I don't have. But
feel it.
and I'll leave you with one thing because we have to go pray
Will
now.
you give example of racism as well?
Yeah, but I want to give her the example of the miracles. For example, we believe that Moses parted the sea. If someone asks me, can you give evidence? I don't have. We believe in it. We believe that Jesus healed the leopards and all of this. We have it in the Quran as well. By the way, the Quran is not a new religion. It's the same religion. It will take a little bit of time, but I just want to leave you with one thing, a miracle. And I cannot demonstrate that miracle. Neither can the Jews demonstrate the miracle of Moses, neither can the Christian demonstrate the miracle of Jesus. But a Muslim can demonstrate one miracle today, which is the Quran. The Quran is being a book that is memorized. Can you understand what means memorized? From cover to cover.
Yeah, that you remember it completely and you...
We have children.
And
Children.
there is no other book in the entire world which has been memorized. There can be an open challenge.
And
but
like, for example,
nothing can
in Mexico, there is now villages, entire village that accept Islam. You look it up when you go home.
Okay.
Entire village. And they teach now their children who have nothing to do with Arabic language. Remember, we spoke earlier about Latin language. Arabic language is not like a Latin language. So how can you explain that those children memorize something not in their language?
Because like you said earlier, when you study it...
That is the miracle of the Quran. It's a living miracle. To memorize something that is not your language. Because that
Arabic is so cool. You don't think? I think it's very cool.
I prefer Latin languages because I was born in a Latin universe. But this is subjective. I like vanilla, you like chocolate, he likes raspberry and all
I
that.
just think everything's pretty wow, right?
As long as healthy.
As long
So
as it's healthy, yes.
I will leave you. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for giving me the time.
Of course.
And if you're interested, I can hook you up with the sister. God willing, you come by again and you take it from there.
Now I know where you guys are located. Thank you so
And
much.
and believe me, you will want to have a husband that is a Muslim, that will take care of you, that will take care of your house, that will take care of your children, without wham
I don't
bang,
think
thank
my
you.
Muslim husband will like me so much.
Don't
I have a
worry,
big mouth.
don't worry about.
I do.
politics
I
and
have a
all.
lot of opinions.
But what I'm saying to you, it is innate in every woman,
All women have a lot of opinions.
and they like to talk.
Hey, of course.
I have a 6-year-old daughter. She talks like
And you like that she's so
no,
smart. too.
so much. I telling my wife, I come from work. I'm tired. She wants to talk, tell me what she did at work, and she did it, and I have to sit with her, yes, and show me, and I have to engage, and I'm tired, and she non-stop. It's 9 o'clock, still talking. I said, we have to go to bed, still talking.
Hey, that's lovely. That's lovely. You want to raise a strong women of God.
Yeah,
That's lovely.
benefit the community.
Yes.
See, in Islam, everything is about community.
And I feel like that's lost, right? Nowadays, there's no more community. Everyone's on their own.
I will leave you with one thing. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, may his face be rubbed in the dust. 3 times. May his face be rubbed in the dust. So the companion asked him, who, what happened? He said, the one that will abandon his parent when they reach old age. The one that will abandon his parent when they reach old age. May his face be rubbed in the dust.
Oh.
Who does this today?
Who does that to you? God. Us, the community.
Around us.
Because we shouldn't accept that, right?
How can you abandon the one that
Trying to
raised
say
you?
that we
Right.
abandon our parents.
Yeah.
And these days there are so many old
People-
age homes
and all
where,
people by
where parents.
themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
In my
You know how many times the Muslims from other Muslim countries that come visit Canada, they tell me, I can't believe how many old, lone people I've seen.
A lot here.
Without, they can barely walk, they're probably going to shopping because no one is there to shop for them. And this is unacceptable. Islam, everything is about community, to take care of each other, to look for each other. And like I said, give it a thought, and
I'm definitely
God
going to do
willing,
this. Thank you so much, guys.
you will see each other again.
Blessings.
Okay, take care.
Have a lovely day.
Okay, what time is it?